Well, guys, I got a big old box to open up straight from the homies on Facebook. So let's get into this package. What's up, guys? BJ Kicks here. I buy comics, I read them, and I review them, all for your viewing pleasure. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm a little further from the camera today because I got a big old box in front of me. But anyway, on this channel, I do comic book reviews, hauls, and unboxings and videos pretty similar to this one. So if you're interested in that, then hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, all that stuff. That way you're notified. Now, what I've got here is a box from a seller on Facebook. So you guys know, if you've seen my where to buy comics video, I buy a lot of stuff on Facebook. Every now and then, you'll find a good deal on Facebook from a collector that's downsizing or trying to make some cash to buy the next grail for the collection. And so you can stumble on books that are either, out of print, hard to find, or just cheaper than the going rate. So not too long ago, I saw homie Anthony Rizzi was selling some books on Facebook, and I was like, these are some things that I've been after for a little while. He was willing to make a deal, and so we made a deal, and this is the unboxing that results from it. Now, before I cut open this box, I do want to give a quick shout out to our channel sponsor, because while Facebook groups are a great way to buy books, some people just don't want the hassle. Some people don't want the nervousness of ordering something from somebody that you don't really have a relationship with and wondering how it's going to arrive. Is it going to be packaged well? Is it going to be damaged? Is the binding going to be loose? Right? If you don't want any of those issues, then the best thing for you to do is to buy your books brand new from a trusted retailer like our channel sponsor, Organic Price Books. They're the best place to look for collected editions, trade paperbacks, hardcovers, omnibus, all of it. They got it. They've even got statues and friggin' short boxes now. JP's just stepping things all the way up. So if you're looking for collected editions and you want them brand new before anybody's had a chance to go through them or read them and stuff like that, then go to organicpricebooks.com. And if you want to save $2 on every order, use my coupon code at checkout. It's BJ Kicks, right? Just say my name at checkout. Tell them I sent you. You'll save $2 on every order, every time. So shout out to Organic Price Books for sponsoring this video. And now, let's get into this box. Looking at it, this was definitely a printer box. Let's see. Looks like this was, what was this? Fantastic Four Omnibus Volume 4. So this is the box that was shipped in from the printer. That's funny. So apparently 6 copies of Fantastic Four Volume 4 were originally in this box. Interesting. You can see that it got dinged up a little bit in shipping. I don't know if that was from the first time this box was used or from just now or from this, this most recent usage. But we're going to cut into this and make sure these items got to us okay. Boom, boom, boom. The great thing about buying from people on Facebook is, like I said, usually you're buying from fellow collectors. So most people pack the way they would want to receive books. It's really refreshing. Like when you order on Amazon, some of these third-party sellers, they just don't care. They bought the books at a garage sale or found them cheap somewhere, and they just put your books in a tissue box if they could. So right off the bat, we got quite a bit of bubble wrap here, which is what I always love to see. So we got quite a bit of bubble wrap, and under the bubble wrap, we got layers of paper and more bubble wrap. This is good. This is good. So let's go ahead and get into these. Looks like one by one. So first up, we got a little bubble wrap envelope here. Where's the seam? There we go. Right. Boom. Here we go. So this is a trade paperback. This is Jinx. by Brian Michael Bendis. This is a crime book. It says Dead On. Oh, wait. That's just whatever. A bounty hunter, two grifters, and a treasure hunt propel this character-driven crime comic book classic, featuring the entire epic story in one volume. The introduction by David Mack. This was an Image Comics trade paperback with an original cover price of $24.95. This is all in black and white. I like this art, though. I like this a lot, actually. This is cool. This is cool. So I got this. Well, I'll tell you why I got this when I get everything else out of this box. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So next up. Nice. This is Lady Killer by Joelle Jones. This is the Dark Horse Comics Library Edition. So Joelle Jones was not an artist that I was familiar with. She's a writer and artist, but I was not familiar with her work until she did Wonder Girl. She did Future State Wonder Woman, and then she did the Wonder Girl series that's ongoing right now. And that Wonder Girl issue #1 has a spread where it's like all of the DC characters. And I was like, yo, I just want Joelle Jones to like draw every DC book. That's all I need. Right. And so when I saw her art in that series and I heard about this one, I was like, okay, I got to check this out. So this is her creator-owned title. Like I said, done with Dark Horse. So it's written and drawn by Joelle Jones. And it's it's called A Lady Killer. And she's basically like a housewife who's also like an assassin. My homie Laura from Married with Comics, she actually did an overview of this book and a review. So if you want to know what the story is about, check out her video, or you can stay tuned. I'm going to be reviewing this eventually as well once I finish reading it. But this contains the whole story. Basically what were included in volumes 1 and 2 of the trade paperbacks. It says Josie Schuller is a picture-perfect homemaker, wife, and mother, but she's also a ruthless killer. She balances cheerful domestic bliss with coldly efficient assassinations. From the World's Fair in Seattle to the beaches of Florida, Josie tries to keep her perfect family alive in a blood-stained new vision of the American dream. So this actually came before her work with DC Comics on Batman and Catwoman and so on. I'm really excited about this. So this, nice. Collects the original series as well as the follow-up, which she wrote and drew solo. And there's sketchbooks from both series. And like I said, this is a library edition. This is taller than your normal omnibus edition. And I always forget that Dark Horse library editions are taller. So now I got to figure out where this is going to go on my shelves, because this is like the size of a DC Absolute. And speaking of DC Absolutes, the last book in this haul. Impeccable packaging, by the way. You did a great job, Rizzy. I really appreciate it. But the last book is The Absolute Joker / Luthor. Now, Joker and Luthor are books by Brian Azzarello with artwork by Lee Bermejo. Lee Bermejo's art is just phenomenal. Like, obviously, like, what you'll see, the comparisons on this Joker are directly to Heath Ledger's. This actually predates Heath Ledger's Joker. Technically speaking, they ended up coming out around the same time. So it's hard to say definitively which influenced which, but the official story is that it was supposedly the comic came first, which is interesting. So there's 2 books here. Joker in this nice absolute size. These were both original graphic novels, so they just came out as, one book to begin with. And man, when you're buying an absolute edition, you do so because of the art. And man, is Libra Mayho's artwork trippy, especially in this Joker volume. Like, look at those scars. Look at that. That's wild. That's crazy. Sheesh. Some of this is gruesome. I won't show some of it just in case there's kids watching. But got people getting hung by meat hangers and lockers in the butcher shop. Man. So this is just a grisly Joker tale. This is one that I own in like standard size hardcovers. But I was looking, I've seen this Absolute set has gone for like as low as $40 on Amazon and other places. But here recently it went back up. And I was like, well, I was going to buy the Absolute, but I wasn't sold on the format. I didn't want to just start buying a bunch of huge books. And then by the time I got my first Absolute, which was The Killing Joke, this one was already, unavailable everywhere. But I ended up getting a good deal. So that's Joker. But then look at this one. This is Luthor. First of all, that image of Superman with Lex in the background is just dope. This I've actually never seen. I don't own this in any other format. It's even got the little price tag thingy. Very well taken care of. Oh man. Right off the bat. Look at that. Brian Azzarello, the writer. Libra Mayho, the artist. So the art style is similar, but also different. You still get like this realistic painted style, but this Luthor is not as trippy. So yeah, Luthor, the artwork is similar, but it's not as dark all the time, although it's definitely still got that dark vibe to it. I love these panels where Superman appears. You guys know I'm not even the biggest Superman fan, but when Superman shows up in this book, he looks imposing, and he should. Man, this artwork is stellar. Like, this artwork is great. I love the colors. I love the moods. Like, I'm excited to get into this. This is super dope. So, all right, now that I've shown you all of the 3 books that I got, I'll let you know why I got what I got. So, the first book that I saw that I really wanted when I saw Rizzy's sales post was the Lady Killer Library Edition. He was selling it for, I think, either $15. But he was like, there's a minimum of $25 order. He was selling a bunch of books. He was like, the only catch is you got to order at least $25 worth to make it worth my while. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. And so I saw the Joelle Jones Lady Killer. And then I also saw this one. And I think this was only $10 or something like that. Maybe it was $15. So it would have been like $30 for both of these, right? And then I'm not getting those prices right because I remember what I paid for it all, and it was a deal. But anyway, so he's selling both of these for, I think, like $25. I was all right, cool. I'll just get this. So yeah, I was like, I'll go ahead and get this Jinx book just so that I can get this to go along with it, because this is a good deal. This you can regularly find online for about $35, including at our channel sponsor, Organic Price Books. But I mean, for $15, that's a steal. And so I was like, all right, cool, I'll get that and this. And when I messaged him to buy the 2 books, he was like, hey, was there anything else you saw on the post that you're interested in? I'll make you a deal. And I was like, the only other thing that I had a slight interest in was the Absolute Joker Luthor. What kind of deal can you give me on that? And he was like, how about I do $75 for everything you just asked for? And I mean, including shipping and PayPal fees, I'm down. And so that's the deal that we worked out. I think it might have been 70, not 75. But either way, a great deal. This book by itself has a retail price of $99.99. And as you can see, it's pretty much in brand new condition. No corner dings, nothing wrong with the slipcase. Just, gently pre-owned, pre-read, right? The same deal with this Lady Killer. Like the only book that has any like visible wear to it is this Jinx trade paperback. But it's a paperback. You should expect just kind of normal wear and tear on paperbacks. So all this for $70, I can't complain at all. So I won't. So again, shout out to you, Rizzy. You did a great job packaging these books. I got a great deal on all this stuff, and I can't thank you enough for it. So that's the haul. Those are the books I got on Facebook. So let's just go ahead and let's do it like this. This will be the thumbnail because why not? So hope you saw something you liked in this video. And if not, hey, that's cool. You can always buy what you like. Just make sure you read what you buy and be nice to others. Because kindness makes the world go round. Peace.